Number of cakes baked by 4 bakeries during 4 months. What is the average number of cakes baked by bakery B in January, February, April? Okay. B, March, April. Right. So B, January, March and April. Correct? Right. So if you go for last digits, all are different. So you can definitely verify last digit verification. Except this, we need remaining 3. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 9. So numerator ends with 8 and denominator average for 3. 3 into which number ends with 8? Then answer must end with 6. And there is only 1. Number of cakes baked by bakery C in April is what percent of number of cakes baked by bakery D in February? C in April, 105 is what percent of D in February? D in February, 80 percentage into 100, right? So now numerator is definitely more than the denominator. All the options are more than 100%. Let's calculate. This is 4 times and it is 5 times only. So numerator is 525 divided by 4. 1, 3, 1. You are done with the answer? First option. What is the respective ratio between total number of cakes baked by bakeries B, C together in February? B, C together in February. How much is that? 96. Ratio A is to B or A by B. Number of cakes baked by bakeries C, D together in January. C and D together in January. 156. Correct? Right. Now, cancellation. First cannot be your answer. Second cannot be your answer. Third maybe. Fourth no. Yes. Answer is third option. I am not going for cancellation, but still, if you observe 96, that is 3 multiple, and denominator is also only 3 multiple, but not 9 multiples, correct? So your answer can never be a 3 multiple, either your first number or your second number. Ardhamoinda? Yes? So fifth option, I am going to straightforward eliminate this. And here we have 11. Is your second number 11 multiple? Then first also cannot be your answer. Come on. You have 10 here, which is a 5 multiple. Is this 5 multiple? So this also cannot be your answer. Third may be your answer. Fourth, we have 6, which is a 3 multiple. Answer cannot be a 3 multiple. And fifth also eliminate. For the same reason. Otherwise you have to go for cancellation. Cancellation with 6. How many times? 16 times. Cancellation with 6. 20, 26 times, 8 and 13. Number of cakes baked by bakery A in April is approximately what percent more than C in March? A in April, C in March, 49. 88 is how much more than 49? 39 more with respect to 49 percentage into, your question is about approximate, right? Approximately, can I treat this fellow as 40 and this number as 50? 40 by 50, 4 by 5, 4 by 5 meaning 80 percentage, third option. Over. What is the difference between total number of cakes baked by bakery A in February, March together? A in February and March together, that is 152. We were asked to calculate difference. This number and bakery D in March, April. D in March and April, that is 143. Yes, 143. And we were asked to calculate difference. Answer 9. The respective ratio between the present ages of Satya and Kim is 4:7. Kim is 8 years younger than John. If at present Satya's age is equals to John's age 32 years ago, from this statement, what can be concluded? Satya's present age is equals to John's age 32 years back. What can be concluded? Difference of their age is 32. And who is elder? Who is elder? Come on, John. And how many years elder? 32. So from this, John minus S is equals to 32. And at the same time, previous statement was Kim is 8 years younger than John. Then who is elder? John only. Right. How many years elder? 8 years. With respect to Kim. Ardhamainda. From these two statements, what can be concluded? ఆ రెండింటినీ కలిపి John minus S is 32. John minus K is 8. What is that you can conclude? K minus S is equals to 24. అర్థం కాలా? బ్రదర్స్ కానీ సిస్టర్స్ కానీ ఉన్నారా? కమాన్. రైట్. మీ ఫాదర్తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే మీరు 25 ఇయర్స్ చిన్న. మీ ఫాదర్తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే మీ బ్రదర్ ఆర్ సిస్టర్ 20 ఇయర్స్ చిన్న. దీని నుంచి ఏం కంక్లూడ్ చేయొచ్చు? కమాన్. ఏజ్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ టూ సిబ్లింగ్స్ ఈస్ 5 years. That is what I am telling you. J minus S is 32. J minus K is 8. From that we can conclude K minus S is 24. Okay. So age difference between Kim and Satya is how many years? 20. What time it is difference? 24. Eppudu 24 years difference. Any time difference is 24. Correct. And from this ratio, it is mentioned that percentages are in the ratio 4:7. So 4 parts and then 7 parts. Difference in terms of parts. So if 3 parts is equals to 24, 1 part is 8, 4 parts 32, 7 parts 56. Now what exactly is your question? What is Kim's present age? Present age of Kim 56. You don't have to actually solve this question. Yes, as Kim's percentage is 7 parts, answer must be 7 multiple. First, second, third, fifth. These 4 options are not 7 multiples. So those cannot be your answer, fourth final answer. Next. Speed of a man in still water is 6 times the speed of the water current. The total time taken by man to travel certain distance upstream and the same distance downstream is 12 hours. What is the total distance traveled by the man upstream and downstream together? Okay. Now, from this statement, man's speed in still water is 6 times that of speed of this water current. Correct. From this, ratio between man's speed and stream speed is 6:1. Then what is upstream speed? Come on, 5 parts. What is downstream speed? Now distance covered in upstream, distance covered in downstream, both are same, right? Then average speed is 2AB by A plus B. 2AB by A plus B. This is average speed, correct? Average speed in the sense total speed maintained for entire journey, that must be equal to total distance by total time. Come on. Now we were asked to calculate total distance covered. Distance in adegindi? Yes? Yes. Okay. If onward journey is D and return journey is also D, total distance covered 2D. And then, now, what is the time given in the question? 12 hours. So total time is 12. Correct? Apart from this information, do you have anything else? Have you used all the information given in mentioned in the question? Yes or no? How many equations are there? Only how many variables are there? Two variables. Using one equation, can you solve and get two values? So answer cannot be determined. Next, a square park is built in 3/4 of the area of the rectangular field. The length of the rectangular field is 6 meters more than the side of the park, and breadth of the field is 18 meters. What is the area of the park? Park area, right? Now, if the side of the square is equals to x, according to this particular statement, length of the rectangular field is 6 meters more than the side. That means length becomes x plus 6. Correct? Correct. Now, area relation is there. Area of the rectangle, length into breadth only. How much is breadth? How much is breadth? 18. This is area of the rectangle. Now, area of the park is 3/4 of the area of the rectangular field. That means, out of this, if you take 3/4, that should be equal to square area, where side of the square is treated as x, then area is going to be, come on, x square. Correct? Now, multiple options are. Ledu. Okate unda? Multiple unnai. Yes. Now we have to calculate. 2, 9 times, 2 times. Correct? Now, right hand side we have x square. If 2 goes to the other side, that becomes 2x square, 27x plus 27 into 6. Correct? Now, if these values comes to left hand side, it becomes 2x square minus 27x minus 6 into 27 is equals to 0. You need to solve the equation and get the value of x. Will it take time or not? Yes or no? If it takes time, then the other possibility is, after this equation, you need to find out x value here. Where is your x value? In, come on, options. Now, you just need to identify your value. But still, right hand side x square is there. Agreed? Left hand side already 3 multiple is there. Come on. And even here also we have 3 multiple. 3 multiple into 3 multiple in the sense 9 multiple, that is 3 square multiple, right? So in denominator, left hand side denominator, can you cancel with 3? That means x square value is a multiple of 3 square, right? Then x value must be, come on, x value must be 3. 3 multiple 9 ఎట్లా వస్తుంది మరి? x స్క్వేర్ అనేది 3 స్క్వేర్ మల్టిపుల్ అంటున్నప్పుడు x 3 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలా 9 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలా? x 3 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలి, అవునా? కానీ మనల్ని అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ ది ఏరియా ఆఫ్ ది పార్క్? ఏరియా ఆఫ్ ది పార్క్ అంటే x స్క్వేర్ అనే కదా. ఇది ఏ మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలి? 9 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వాలి. సో ఆన్సర్ మస్ట్ బి 9 మల్టిపుల్. క్లియర్? కెన్ ఇట్ బి ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్? కెన్ ఇట్ బి సెకండ్? yes or no? Can it be third? Can it be fourth? Can it be fifth? Yes, that is also 9 multiple. అర్థమైందా? If x square is equal to 324, then x must be 18. If x square is 144, x must be, come on. Now answer is either second option or fifth option. Let's prove either one is right or one is wrong. Okay. Let's start with x is equal to 18. Okay na? Right. Now, left hand side, 18 plus 6, 24 into 18 into 3 by 4 should be equal to 18 square. Let's see if it is correct or wrong. 4 how many times? 6 into 3, 18 into 18, that is 18 square, right? Condition satisfied? Second final answer. If not, fifth final answer. You don't have to verify it. అవునా? ఎందుకు? You are left with only 2. ఫస్ట్ దాంతో ట్రై చేస్తున్నాం, అయితే ది ఆన్సర్. If not that, the other is final answer. You don't have to verify it. Is this clear? Next. A certain sum of money when invested at 10% per annum compound interest per annum for 2 years will earn 1320 less as interest than interest earned when the same sum, principal in both cases are same, is invested at 8% per annum simple interest for 4 years. What is the sum invested? Okay. Now, principal in both cases, that is 100% each. Come on. Now, in first case, compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum for 2 years. What interest percent we will get? 20. The other case, it is simple interest only. 8% per annum for 4 years. 32%. Correct? Then what is difference between both? Come on. And that difference in terms of a number is 1320, which is equal to 11%. 1% value is by 11. Principal is equal to 100%, that is into 100. Correct? 11. 120 times into 100, 12,000 final answer, which is fourth. Over. Amrita sold an item at 25% discount on its MRP, that is market price, and earned a profit of 20%. Had she sold the item at a discount of 40 rupees, so far we were given information in terms of, but now they are giving in terms of rupees. Then she would have earned a profit of 44%. What is the cost price of the item? Okay, right. Now, first case, 25% discount is offered. That means you are selling it at 75% of the market price. And in that case, there is a profit of 20%, they said. That means which is equal to 120% of the cost price. Agreed? Right. Now, let me calculate how much is market price. I can say market price or 1 into market price or 100% of market price. Come on. Observe these two. They are in the ratio 3:2. So 3 parts and 4 parts. If 3 parts is 120, what is 1 part? What is 1 part? Come on. 4 parts. 4 parts. 160% of cost price. Clear? Now, what is 160% of cost price? దీని ఎదురుగానే ఉంది ఆన్సర్. 100% of the market price is equal to, I said, 160% of cost price. After this, I asked you, what is 160% of cost price? మళ్ళీ సెల్లింగ్ అంటారు. ఎక్కడమ్మా సెల్లింగ్? Did I raise selling price over there? What is here? So what is market price here? 160% of the cost price. That is market price. Next, and then a discount of 40 rupees is given. Discount should be subtracted from market price. Then what is this value becomes? Selling price. Then he would have earned a profit of 44%. If he is getting 44%, that means he sold the item at what price? 144%. Then this is equal to 144% of the cost price. Take percentages one side, then it becomes 16%, which is equal to 40. Now, what exactly is your question? What is the cost price of the item? Cost price of the item in the sense 100% only. Now, if 16% is equal to 40 rupees, cost price is equal to 40 is 16%, then 1% is by 16. And cost price is 100%, which is into 100. 8, 2 times, 8, 5 times, 500 by 2, 250 answer. That is cost price. Over. Next. A train traveling at a speed of 54 km per hour takes 12 seconds to cross a vertical pole. If a train crosses a pole, distance traveled is equal to train length, which is equal to speed into time. speed 54 kilometer per hour, time is 12 seconds. So speed must be converted from kilometer per hour to meter per second, that is into 5 by 18. This is speed in terms of meter per second multiplied by time is 12 seconds. 18 3 times, 3 into 5, 15, 15 into 12, 180. Yes, that is train length. Continue. How much time will the same train traveling at a speed of 63 km per hour takes to cross a platform of length 485 meters? If a train crosses platform, distance covered is train length plus platform length, which is equal to 665. This is distance covered. But we were asked to calculate time. Time in the sense distance by speed. Speed in this case mentioned as 63 km per hour. Convert into meter per second. 5 by 18. Denominator in denominator comes to numerator. Now cancellation with 9. 2 times. 9. 7 times. 7. 9 times. And then 5 times. 5, 19 times, 19 into 2, 38 seconds. Over. L's monthly salary is 122 2 by 9 percentage more than M's monthly salary. Right. They said 122 2 by 9% more. If M is 100%, L becomes 222 2 by 9%. Agreed or not? So now here we have mixed fraction, and if you convert into improper, it takes a lot of time for conversion. Yes or no? Right. So now out of this 122 2 by 9, concentrate only on this number 22 2 by 9%. Can I write it as 2 by 9 in fractional form? Because 1 by 9 is equal to 11 1 by 9. Then 22 2 by 9 in the sense 2 by 9. Okay, what is denominator? So now we'll start with M as 9 parts because of our denominator. Okay, but our L is 122 2 by 9% more. Can I write this as 100% plus 22 2 by 9%? 100% in the sense 9 parts only. 22 2 by 9 in the sense we said 2 9. Correct. 2 9th of 9 parts. How many parts is that? 2 9th of 9 parts. 2 parts. 100% ante 9 parts. 9 plus 2 11 parts more than this number. Ardhamainda. Then L is equal to, come on, 20 parts. Continue. M and L both spent on expenses 30% from their respective salaries and saves the remaining amount. If the difference between the savings made by L and M is 15,400, what is M's monthly salary? M monthly salary is how many parts? Come on. Should be a multiple of? Multiple are there? Come on, many options are there. Avana? Now let's continue. Okay. 15,400 is equals to, what is this fellow? Difference in savings, correct? And everybody expenditure is 30% only. Now L spends 30% of it, then remaining 70% of M also spends 30%, then saves remaining 70% only. 70% of this number minus 70% of this number, correct? Both percentages are same. 70%, I'll write it as 7 by 10 of how many parts? Of how many parts? 11 parts. Clear? 7 into 11, 77, 2 times 2 zeros, correct? From this P is equal to 2000. And we were asked to calculate salary of M, which is 9 parts. Answer 18,000, third option. If there is only one 9 multiple, you are done with it. Ardhamainda? Next. 8/17 of total population of a village is female. So what is denominator? Come on, 17. So total population must be 17 parts, correct? If the total is 17 parts, out of them female are 8 parts, then male must be 9 parts. 70% of number of female, 80% of number of male are literates. If the difference between number of male literates, female literates in the village is 1280, what is the total population of the village? Total population of the village, how many parts? 17 parts. So must be a multiple of. If you are good at 17 multiplication, go and verify options, and if there is only one, you are done with it. Are you good at 17 multiplication? Come on. Right. Then let's calculate. 1280 is equals to difference of male literates and female literates. Among female, 70%, correct? So now 70%, I'll treat it as 7/10 of 8 parts. 80% of male are literates. 80%, I'll write it as 8/10 of 9 parts. Difference is equals to 1280. 8 into 9, 8 into 7, that is 8 2 times only, that is 16 parts only. 16 parts is equal to 12,800, correct? Now we have to calculate 17 parts value. Matladali. Should be definitely more than 12,800. Yes, look at your options. How many options are there? 2 are there. Avana? How many are there? 2 are there. Now 16 parts is equal to 12,800. How many zeros are here? Do you have 5 multiple in left hand side? Then 17 parts also should have 2 zeros, right? 6 into which number ends with 8? 6 into which number ends with 8? Either 3 or 8, correct? 7 into 3 should end with, is our those 2 options ending with 100? ఇందాక 3 ఎలిమినేట్ చేసాం కదా, ఆన్సర్ మస్ట్ బి either 4th or 5th, అవునా? రైట్. సో 7 into 3 ends with 1, so there is no option in those 2 which is ending with 100. So now we need to verify 7 into 8 ends with, then answer must end with 600, 5th option, final answer. Over. Nazir and Siva invested in a business. The amount invested by Siva was more than that invested by Nazir by 400 rupees. The respective ratio between the time period for which Nazir and Siva invested was 3:5. If Nazir's share from the profit was half of Shiva profit, how much did Siva invest in the business? Okay. Who is first person? Nazir. So let's write Nazir profit by Siva profit. Okay. Last condition. Nazir's share from the profit was half of Shiva. So if I take Shiva profit as 2 parts, Nazir's share becomes half, which is 1/. Am I right? So what is 1/2? Profit share of Nazir and Shiva. Profit in the sense investment multiplied by time only, and clearly we have time ratio for Nazir and Shiva, which is equal to 3:5. Can I write it as 3/5? Now whose share, whose investment do we want to calculate? Shiva. Now let's start with Shiva investment is equals to X rupees. Now Nazir. The amount invested by Shiva was more than that invested by Nazir by 400 rupees. That means Nazir's share is 400 rupees. 400 rupees less than Shiva. Shiva Nazir kante 400 ఎక్కువ. మరి Nazir Shiva kante 400. Then it must be X minus 400. Correct? Yes. So now 3 into 2, So it becomes 6x minus 2400, which is equals to 5x. X is equal to 2400. Are you done? A jar contains 120 liters mixture of milk and water in the respective ratio 13:11. When a certain quantity of mixture is taken out, the difference between quantities of milk and water in the remaining mixture becomes 4 liters. What is the value of X? Certain quantity is taken out. Am I right? Yes. In 120 liters, what is the ratio between milk and water? 13:2. And how many liters is taken out? In X liters also, ratio between milk and water must be 13:2. And in remaining quantity also 13:2. So milk, how many parts we have? Come on. This is about remaining quantity, right? How many parts? Water. Difference in liters, that means 2 parts is equal to 4 liters. Come on. 13 parts is equal to, come on, 26. 11 parts is equal to 22. Then what is total remaining quantity? 48. So 48 liters is left with us now. Am I right? Out of total, then how much quantity is taken out? 120 minus 48, that is 72 liters. That's it. Over. Right. So now let's consider number after decimal. 0.8 or 0.80. Correct? Plus 0.08. That means 0.88. From this we have to subtract 0.26. Then answer should end with 0.62. How many are there? Come on. 2 options are there. Now, what is that we left? Integer. Integer. How much is here? 8. Right. 8.62. When we consider number after decimal, there is no carry forward. Positive number ending with 0.62 we got. So, direct integer I am considering, which is 8. Right. 90% of this number. What did you observe? 9 multiple? Come on. Is your right hand side number 9 multiple? Then this number also should be a multiple of 9, right? Because 9 multiple minus 9 multiple only will give you answer as 9 multiple. Agreed? So, I can conclude that this value should be a multiple of, out of that 150% of X. There are 2 terms. There are 2 numbers. One is 150%, other is X value. Correct? Is 150 9 multiple? At least 3 multiple? But the product of 2 numbers must be 9 multiple, right? Out of 9 multiple, we have we found 3 multiple. Then X must be a multiple of, come on, can it be first option? Yes. Can it be second? No. Third? No. Fourth? Fifth? First final answer. Over. Right. So take 2 to the left hand side. First thing. Here you get 225. Correct? Now, if you simplify this, that is equal to X square value. Avuna? Right. 225 we have here. When you observe 225, 9 multiple, right? In denominator, do you have 9 multiple? But at least 3 multiple we have. 3 multiple here gets cancelled, and in numerator we have 3 multiple, right? there may be one more 3 multiple here, so that x square is 3 square. Am I right? That means x must be a multiple of 3, correct? Can it be first, second, third, fourth? Yes. Fifth? No. Now, left hand side, what was the number that we were discussing? 3 multiple కంటే ముందు ఏ నంబర్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాం? 9 multiple. అది ఏ నంబర్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాం? బేస్ 225. Am I right? 225 is 5 multiple. In denominator, do you have 5 multiple? Then x must be 5 multiple also. Can it be first? Can it be fourth? Done. Are you done? Same logic. 0, 0 cancel. Come on. Left hand side denominator, what is this? That goes to right hand side only. So 0, 0 cancel. This 100 goes to the other side and becomes into 100. Correct. Left hand side, do you have any 5 multiples? Right hand side, we have 100, which is 5 square multiple. Then x must be a multiple of? Answer must be a multiple of? How many 5 multiples are there? Come on. Option 4. See, 12 1 by 63 comes to left hand side, right? Come on. 7 4 by 7 plus 10 1 by 9 minus 12 1 by 63. You know the process. If you want to start, we'll first consider only integers, and then for fractions we'll start with LCM of denominators. Antena? Denominator 7 9 63. What is LCM? 63. In your final answer, you are going to get your answer as A B by C. Antena? Denominator must be factor of 63. Avuna kada? Am I right? Can it be first option? Is 5 factor of 63? Second option? Third? Fourth? Fifth? No. Correct? Now, observe this. You know the process. You said first we'll consider integers, right? 7 plus 10, 17 minus 12. A value may be either 5 or at the max 6, or it may be 4 also. అర్థమైందా? ఇప్పుడు మనకి 5 ప్లస్ ఇక్కడ b by c వచ్చింది అనుకోండి అమ్మా, 5 కంటే ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది. అవునా? ఈ b by c వాల్యూ 1 1 by 2 నో 1 2 by 3 ఇలా ఉందనుకోండి, ఈ 5 ఏమవటానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంది? 6. అలా కాకుండా ఇక్కడ 5 మైనస్ b by c వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, ఆన్సర్లో దేంతో స్టార్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు? 4 తో స్టార్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు. అవునా? సో ఏకి పాసిబిలిటీస్ either 5 or 4 or 6. Now look at your options. Can it be fourth option? Third final answer. Got the point? చేయాల్సిందే. Come on. 80%, 100% minus 20% only. 20% is 48. Correct? Keep it as it is. Don't worry about it. 30% of 120. That is 36 only. Plus 36. Right hand side minus 7 square, which is minus 49, comes to left hand side, becomes plus 49 only. Now take minus 48. Minus 48 plus 49. 1. 1 plus 36. 37 plus 240. 37 plus 240. 277. That's your x value. ఓకేనా? అసలు ఇది మొత్తం కూడా అక్కర్లా మనకి. minus 7 square comes left hand side, becomes plus 7 square, right? Ends with 7 square, ends with 80% in the sense 8 into 10% only. 10% ends with 10% ends with into 8 ends with 10% ends with 30% in the sense 3 into 10 only. 3 into 2 ends with sum ends with how many are there? Only one. How many times? 2 into 27. 54 plus 27. 81 is which number square? So right hand side positive number comes left hand side becomes minus 3727. Correct? Yes or no? Right. So now let's see last digit verification. 1 minus 1. 0 minus 7. How many options are there? And both are ending with 63 only? Avuna kada? Right. Now, when you observe last 3 digits, hope that works. Last 3 digits, 111, 121, 727, 848. Correct? 3, 6, 2. Answer should end with 263. Fifth final answer. Over. X square is equal to 4 plus 9. Last digit verification. 4 plus 9 ends with 3 minus 2 ends with. If x square is ending with 1, x must end with either 1 or 9. Avuna? So answer must end with either 1 or 9. How many are there? Only one. One by 3 plus 2 by 3. 1. 1 plus 12. 1 plus 11. 12. 12 plus 2. 14 minus 2 square. 4. Answer 10.